What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Ringside exclusive Blood and Guts. Heck yeah, we got another Blood and Guts figure, and this time it is Blackpool Combat Club's very own Wheeler Yuta. So let's get right on into it. Alright, so as you see, we got the Blood and Guts Mox in the back over here. Let's see if we can get that to focus. If you're going to display Mox on a shelf, he has to be bleeding, because when is he not? Then we have Bryan Danielson over here and his super beefy body that they gave him that makes him look big compared to Brian Cage. And then we have a mock version of Wheeler Yuta in the back there, because I get the Ringside exclusives. I get one to open and one to keep sealed because they look sick in packaging. But this Wheeler Yuta is actually pretty cool. I only have like one small gripe with it, but we will get into that during the review. Also, this Wheeler Yuta is based off, I don't know if it's the match that he won the Pure Championship or what, but this one specifically is based off the Boston, Massachusetts Rampage from April 8th of last year. Such a weak autograph. But nonetheless, you get the point. We'll put Bryan Danielson back over there. And here we have Wheeler Yuta. Now, you guys know the deal. We're going to do accessories, and then we will get into the figure. He comes with this beautiful cloth Kill Bill inspired jacket. I think this would also work for Claudio when that figure comes out. It's nice. I don't know how well it's going to hold up and not stain and stuff like that. I've noticed that the Jazzwares clothing does not stain on Mattel figures. So, if you have a skinny guy from Mattel that you think you could put this on, probably be worth it to at least try. He comes with two bloody fisted hands. He comes with two bloody... These are supposed to be like weapon holding hands, but they don't quite hold weapons. They're kind of a little too open. But you get those. He comes with a screaming bloody head, because if I was bleeding that much in a match, I'd probably be screaming as well. Which this head here actually is the one that comes on him in the package. I just switched it out last night. And then he comes with a non-bleeding head, and one of my buddies mentioned that this looks exactly like Superhuman. And yeah, I can't shake that image at all. It's stuck in my head that this looks like Superhuman. But it is what it is. Let's get into the championship. Let me pop them apart real quick. This is the very first time that we have received an official Ring of Honor title. Oops. Except for when Figures Toy Company was doing the really soft rubber ones. But they didn't have any paintwork on them, and they were oversized even for the Jakks scale. So it's pretty cool to have a Ring of Honor Pure Championship in Jazzwares and Mattel scale. Let's go ahead and open this up. As you see, it's just different grappling poses. If it'll focus, it says ROH, grappling pose, ROH. Same thing on this side. And then a grappling pose in the back, it says, wow, I cannot read that through the camera, Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Champion. So, that's pretty sick. And is a nice addition to the belt collection. I love getting first time in the line belts. You know, the fun thing about it is you can just put them on whoever the heck you want to. Like, if you want to pick up Ricky Starks and put the, I don't know, the Ruthless Aggression era Cruiserweight title on him, you can do that because it's your collection, whatever. But here we have Wheeler Yuta. As you see, we have the plain face that we saw here with the no blood on it, but it has blood on it to match the other face. Very good likeness to Wheeler Yuta, I will give them that. They struggle a lot with the likeness of characters, but they knocked this one out of the park, I'm not gonna lie. The torso, I cannot pinpoint the torso for the life of me. I think it's too big to be the Jungle Boy Darby Allin torso. Yeah, it's too big for that. But it's too small for literally everybody else. So I think this is a brand new torso mold, unless I'm just highly mistaken. It's not even, another one that was a brand new mold recently. Let me pick him up so I can see if this even matches at all. And no, it doesn't. Hook had his very own torso mold, and it doesn't match at all. Hook is bigger than Wheeler Yuta, evidently. But it's nice to see that. It sits a little weird. If you have him where he like kind of stands up straight, you can kind of see the... Oh, can I even separate? Yeah. You can kind of see this whole area right here. Ooh. But, I mean, you can mess around with it to where you don't see that. As you see, he absolutely went through it during this match with all the blood all over the upper chest here, into the throat and neck area, which is insane. All over the stomach, the right arm, you have it on the back and the front. You got it on the bicep here, going on down to the hand, on the back, middle, and front of the left shoulder, front left bicep. A little bit on the forearm here, which we did not see on the other arm. That's pretty cool. And then going down to the fist here. None on the gauntlets, which is weird. Going on to the back, it's kind of splattered around. I don't think anybody's really going to be bleeding through their back unless they get thrown on thumbtacks. But it is pretty cool. You have the Yuta on the back of the trunks. The trunks design is actually really cool. And I always get worried when we have a lot of like straight lines, but everything lines up pretty freaking well. I like the look of the gear a lot. Carry on down to his shoes. We have not seen these shoes before, or even this lower leg mold, I don't think, because it separates right there where a normal boot would separate. But you see we have blood all over the shoes. It is insane, the amount of detail. I don't even know if this is going to get monetized by YouTube or not because of the blood on the figure, which is insane. But it looks really, really good. Now, here is the one issue that we were going to have, and it is how he scales with other members of Blackpool Combat Club. Now, as far as the size comparisons go, as you see, I told you, like, they made Bryan Danielson way too big as far as, like, his chest mass. I think Wheeler is just a hair taller than him, but you see the difference here. And now it has me thinking that they made Wheeler Yuta too tall. Let me see if I can find somebody that we would be able to see the scale with. I know the Moxley figure is too tall, so I'm not even going to try and compare it there. Let's pair him up with Pentagon. And I like this size comparison a lot. I don't know the relative, like, height difference between the two, but I do think that that works. Like I said, I would use my Claudio figure, but I have used it for a custom, and I don't have any more Jazzwares figures sitting on my desk. Oh wait, here's one right here. We'll use the Target exclusive Sammy Guevara, and you know what, maybe did they really make Wheeler Yuta that tall? I can't even get Sammy to stand up straight. I'm gonna have to look up their heights real quick for you guys. Okay, so I looked it up. Sammy Guevara is 5'10". Wheeler Yuta is 6 feet tall, exactly. That doesn't translate. But, I mean, I don't know. Other than that, it's a pretty solid figure. I know I criticize Jazzwares a lot, and I think rightfully so. But the Blood and Guts line is always one of the more exciting things to actually purchase for the collection. And I'm very excited for it. And just an added plus, we get a title that we haven't seen before. But that is pretty much going to be it for today's video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.